Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. Back with another live stream. Just here to break down and preview these fights that's coming on in about an hour or so, live on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? We all know boxing is back for the time being, and they rocking with some small shows. You know what I'm saying? Top Rank is leading the way, so just want to break them down for you guys. Anybody interested in it? You know what I'm saying? Feel free, drop a comment. You know what I'm saying? We can chop it up about this boxing. Not gonna be a long live stream. So you know what I'm saying? Just get in what you can get in. But yeah, man, we back. Back with another one though. Back with another one. Yes, sir. What's up, Jaleet? Man, I don't know too much about it. I don't know too much. I don't know too much, and then it tells you how much I know about it when you don't hear nobody else on YouTube playing it though. So I must not know nothing about it. What's good though? Black and Brown, what's good, bro? What's going on? All right, so this card right here is to me is a little bit more competitive than what we've seen on Tuesday with Shakur Stevenson and the heavyweights. You got two decent fights. You got two guys that are prospects. So you know what I'm saying. The first fight on the card is Adam Lopez versus Louis Coria. This might be a fun fight, man. My man Adam Lopez coming off his best performance of his career. You know what I'm saying? Even in a loss, you know, sometimes you can put up a good performance in a loss and you can still be the winner because now his stock done went up, you know what I'm saying, higher. Coming into that fight with Oscar Valdez, you know, he was supposed to fight Louis Correa, but Oscar Valdez's opponent came in like 11 pounds overweight, so he filled in at last minute. And he put on a great performance. He dropped Valdez hard. He landed it was basically a 4-punch combination, but he only landed the last two. He threw two throwaway jabs, landed overhand right, and then he cleaned up with the hook. You know what I'm saying? He set Valdez down. You know what I'm saying? And then he was out boxing and he was out maneuvering Valdez. He was showing good feints and whatnot. And but Valdez, you know what I'm saying, pulled through and was able to get the stoppage. Although I thought the stoppage was a little bit early. They could have gave the young man an opportunity because you know, he was winning or he was in that fight. So it wasn't like he was getting dogged. So they kind of took that from him, but you know, it is what it is. Adam Lopez, he also gave Steve Fulton his best fight. I don't know if you guys seen that fight, but it was on PBC a couple years ago. It was on the undercard of Luis Ortiz, and when he fought Marks, and that's when Wilder got in the ring and confronted Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? I know we remember that part, but the undercard fights, that was the first fight on that card. Steve Fulton, he outboxed him, but he was having a little bit of trouble. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was a close fight. You know, it was Stephen Fulton's toughest fight. He one of the bright young prospects that we have in boxing right now. So that just shows you how much talent Lopez has. And he's trained by Buddy McGirt. He's been with Buddy McGirt for a minute. So of course, you know he's improving, he's learning, and I expect him to put on a show tonight. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. I don't know how much that fight took out of him with Valdez. I don't think it should be too much. But as far as how technical he was and how skilled, I was loving his feints in that fight. If he can keep that up, I mean, he shouldn't have no problem. But he's facing Louis Coria, I'm sorry, out of Riverside. He trained with Robert Garcia. What's good? What's good? ABOZ, what's good, man? But Coria, I mean, he's a decent young fighter. I think he's 21 years old. 12-2 with 7 knockouts. They used to call him Left Hook Louis when he was coming up on the Golden Boy. He was training with Joel Diaz and them. Then he switched and started training Robert Garcia. So what I'm saying, he's cool. You know what I'm saying, he's a decent fighter, decent boxer. Not as seasoned as Adam Lopez, not as seasoned. And his two losses came. I think he lost to a guy like 2-14. In that fight, he got roughed up and he got all work. In the other fight, the second fight, he lost the same type of thing. Although it was close, so you can tell he lacks experience at the pro level, against certain competition. But he is good though. He's decent, Like I said, he's well schooled too. His best punch is the left hook. Like for real. He trying to take your head off with the left hook. And I think that was one of the punches that got that Oscar Valdez landed on Adam Lopez to get him hurt. So I mean, Louis, he has a chance in this fight. He can't be reckless. Um, he can't be reckless. He can't overextend with that left hook and get too happy with it. He gonna have to set that up, and he gonna have to work the body. Of course, I always say that in any fight, use the jab to work the body. But I just don't know if he can beat Aaron Lopez coming off this high. You know what I'm saying? He was in there with a former world champion, and he was in there giving him the business. Coria never been in nowhere close to that. I don't believe he been past 8 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So this is a fight that it's been in the making. They supposed to make this fight like 2 or 3 times now, and they finally get it on. So I think it'd be a fun fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a battle of the wits with the cornermen because you got Buddy McGirt and Robert Garcia. They faced off plenty of times when it was Mikey versus Lipinets and so on and so forth. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to the fight. I think it should be a fun fight, but I got Adam Lopez winning this fight. Probably late stoppage, maybe not ninth round stoppage. Maybe if he can't get him up out of there, I see him definitely winning a decision. He's just gonna be a little bit too crafty, too much skills for him, and he gonna beat him. That's my opinion. All right, the next fight. We'll touch on some of these prospects. There's two of them. There's only 4 fights on the card. So I hope they don't draw this card out so long like they did last time, man. They had 5 fights in 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. But I mean, I understand what they was doing. They was like touching on the social topics that's going on right now, the Black Lives Matter situation, Michaela Mayer. You know what I'm saying? They was focused on the heavyweight division. I see what they was doing. It's cool. But you know what I'm saying? We can get right to the fights, bro. Right to the fights. Renee Bashan, what's good, man? I'm doing good, man. How you doing, bro? Everything's good. You shot me out. Okay, I'll check it out, bro. Appreciate the love, man. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Salute to the chat. Everybody here rocking with me. I appreciate you. But the prospects on the card, man. Eric Madrigon, you know what I'm saying, 3-0. Just turned pro last year, you know what I'm saying, decent fighter, whatever. He a lightweight, you know what I'm saying. He's fighting a guy named Mike Sanchez. He should be able to get the win. I think Sanchez is undefeated. So a battle of undefeated prospects. Gabe Martella, something like that. He's fighting Fernando Robles. So, of course he should get the win. So, you know what I'm saying? Little prospects look out for. They should have Michaela another test on the card. I think Michaela they should have gave Michaela another test and chance on the card. I think she's gonna fight July 16th against the same opponent on the light heavyweight on the card. Alvarez versus Smith. Look out for that. It depends if a test she took when she just got back to Colorado, if that thing is clear, she gonna get on that card. Or it might be there's another heavyweight card they're supposed to be on too. Either Big Baby versus Tackam. I think Big Baby versus Tackam is one of those. It's gonna be on one of those cards. But she's gonna be back in a minute for sure. All right, the main event: Jesse Magdaleno versus Yenafil Vincente. That's a good fight too, yo. These, like I said, these are more a little bit evenly matched fights right here. Although Magdaleno is he's the favorite, 27-1. You know what I'm saying? He can crack a little bit. Former world champion. He beat future Hall of Famer Nonita Donaire for his title. I think he had one title defense, then he lost to Dalby. You know what I'm saying? He dropped Dalby in that fight, but Dalby was just too strong for him and stopped him on some Naho shit. So he trying to make his way back. He got 2 wins in a row. He fought Rico Ramos, former world champion, who lost his title to Rigondeaux, and then he fought Rafael Rivera, the same guy that Shakur is supposed to fight on Tuesday, and he fought a bunch of guys, Leo Santa Cruz, Joet Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? So he won that fight, technical decision. It was a headbutt, but he hurt Rafael Rivera in that fight with a right hook. And you know what I'm saying? He still got cracks, man. He still got power. Magdaleno, man, he was a good amateur. You know what I'm saying? He came into the pros as, billed as a future world champion, which he became. And this fight is at 126, but he's campaigning at featherweight after moving up from 122. So he's number one. I believe he's number one in WBC, number 4 in the WO, if I remember right. And this win right here can possibly get him Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? Um, Jesse Magdaleno is a good boxer puncher. He can fight on the back foot and he can bang with you. He probably better suited in this fight to box and set up his work. You know what I'm saying? And not stay in the pocket too long, because I say that because Vincente, he can bang. He can bang. I think he got over. I think he's like 36 and 4. I forgot his record off top, but I know he got like 27 some knockouts, 28 knockouts, something like that. 26 and 4, something like that. I can't remember off rip, but I know he's a big puncher. And he got most of his losses is, you know what I'm saying, it's because the guy all boxes him, or they either push him back. They don't let him fight in mid range like he like to. Vicente like to fight mid range and then explode with his power punches. But he'll be all over you and he'll rough you up. He kind of a dirty fighter. You know what I'm saying? He was his last fight I seen on the zone against Tremaine Williams, slick southpaw boxer. He was trying to rough him up, you know what I'm saying? But he couldn't catch him. And he was just getting all boxed and all pointed. I can see that in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I see him being rough and tough in this fight. And I think Magdaleno. It depends how, hopefully. Well, I'm pretty sure he can overcome that. You know what I'm saying? He's a vet in the game right now, former world champion. So if he sit in the pocket and bang with this guy, it might be a tough fight for him. Fury AJ agreement. I'm gonna get on that. But this is the main event though. I got Jesse Magdaleno win a 10-round decision. Vincente never been stopped. I don't expect him to get stopped this fight unless he just come in reckless. So I expect him to be on the back foot, boxing careful, and then bang when he have to bang, but not get in there, not staying there too long in the pocket. So I got him winning the decision. And then after this, I can see him calling out Gary Russell Jr. The AJ, the pre-agreement, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think none of it, because they got hurdles to get past. It's a good thing that they're working towards that. I ain't mad at it. I don't think they overlooking their opponent. It is what it is. You gotta plan for down the road, especially when you got this big money at stake. So I'm cool with it. I don't even care how they got it done, because at least they give us some type of knowledge of what's going to happen. Um, so it kind of leave Dylan White kind of out there. He always been out there, but that's his fault to me. So really, it's a good thing to me. I don't look at it as a bad thing. I mean, I know I hear some people say it's fake news. I mean, it ain't no news to me. It's just they talking about it. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? If you get by Wilder, AJ get by Pulev, we want to see Undisputed anyway. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Marlo's Corner? Salute, bro. Salute. But we all know, when Wilder was in that position last year, then nobody was saying, yo, this is make this is make Ruiz and Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was like beating the drum for that. You know what I'm saying? If they would have signed it's different. Even though, it's cool that they're doing it, but it's different. It's a different type of people accept it better now. Like, they accept that shit better than they would accept while they were weeds. But it is what it is. The WO blocking, but it's good for Usyk. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, if they get that fight made, I think they will accept it. I think they accept it. And honestly, if Eddie Hearn is the promoter that everybody claim him to be, he got Usyk, he got White, he got AJ. He can't work out a deal. The best scenario for him to do is they should he should make White versus Usyk instead of making the Shazor fight. Scratch that. If them guys sign, if all that shit play out the way they want to, if they beat, you know what I'm saying, their prospective fights, they win their prospective fights coming up, then they should make Usyk versus Dylan White, both mandatories in their respective sanctioning body, and maybe put, I don't know, guaranteed that them guys will be next out of the 2-fight deal. Because man, we want to boxing fans. I know myself. I don't care who it is. I want to see undisputed at heavyweight. And if Dylan White been waiting for this long, then what's he can't wait. He can't wait longer than this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really done nothing that make us beat down the drum like, yo, give him his shot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, he got to blame Eddie Hearn for this and himself. So I don't really care about him getting his shot, to be honest. Are there any good fights? Yeah, there's some good fights tonight. ESPN. What's good, Ali? White probably sleep Usyk. Yeah, he probably will. But I think they should fight though if you know to make the 2-fight deal. But it's crazy. That's why that's why it was important for them to make that fight. Wilder and AJ in 2018, bro. Who no matter whose side you blaming, they should have made that fight. And if you really look at it, we all know it was Eddie Hearn's fault. Not a lot of people don't like to talk about this part of it. They talk about everything else, the 50 million, BT Sport, uh, AJ saying give me the 50 million and I'll take it. Whatever else, the 12.5, then they raised it, increased it to a $15 million flat fee. But with nobody, I haven't heard nobody brought this part up. Around that time, Eddie Hearn was about to. He announced the zone was coming. Gonna have a platform in America, streaming, all that good shit. We all know about the zone now. How you gonna launch that shit? You gonna launch that shit? Who you gonna launch it with? Will you launch that shit with Demetrius Demetrius Andrade? That nobody really they know him. Boxing guys know him, but nobody in the outside really know him. He's not a really big star. You gonna open up with who he signed? Tevin Farmer, Jesse Vargas. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really signed no. He ain't get no PBC guy, no big PBC guy. He got like like not the leftovers, but like the B side PBC guys. Danny Roman, like he gonna open up with Danny Roman. You know what I'm saying? And Jamie McDonald. No, he needed AJ to launch that platform. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. The stalling thing about that. That's why I have to blame Eddie Hearn for that shit. He knew what he was doing. Whether he was ducking him or not, you can say whatever. That's your opinion. But my opinion is he was trying to launch the zone and he needed AJ to launch that shit for him. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at that shit realistically, AJ and Wilder was on Showtime shit since 2015 together. They showed all of AJ's fights from the time he won the title against Charles Martin all the way up into Parker. That's a natural. So they invested in him in America. Only boxing fans knew him, AJ, also in America. You know what I'm saying? You know, we the only one knew him in America, boxing fans. But when Showtime was the one showcasing him in America, where we can see him without, because they have no streaming service. Then you got to get a bootleg stream or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you got to get Mob Drill or some shit like that to watch the fight. So Showtime been building that fight up, building that shit up, and then he dipped and go to the zone. I got you, make your money. I ain't mad at it, but it was right there set for you, right there set. They call that shit March Madness. Excuse me. They had Wilder fought Ortiz March the 3rd. You know what I'm saying? Dylan White, he fought on HBO. He fought Lucas Brown March 24th. Then March 31st, then you had AJ and Parker unification. that's a perfect segue into the fall unification. No, the fall undisputed. I'm sorry, Wilder and AJ, and they messed that shit up. You know what I'm saying? I blame Eddie Hearn. I ain't even talking about all the other shit back and forth, his fan base versus his fan base. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the deal he had in place with DAZN was the reason why he couldn't afford to give up Anthony Joshua to Deontay Wilder because he tried to build subscribers, and that's facts. But nobody talk about that shit though. We talking about 50 million, 12.5. You know what I'm saying? Usyk is dangerous for all heavyweights. He probably can all box most of them. I think AJ and Fury going to retire in 2021. Oh, I mean that's possible. What's good, Bias? I'm coming back after these fights. You'll do a post fight. Y'all want to hop on and shit. But yeah, but that's my opinion on that whole AJ Wilder shit. And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? In a business situation, you understand it. Like you're gonna be loyal to whoever brought you to the dance. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's, he's trying to be loyal to Showtime and Fox and all that shit. Same thing AJ did. So if you take a step back and you look at it, try to look at it objectively, you be like, yo, hey, they gotta do what they gotta do, and it made the fight bigger. Honestly, it made the fight bigger. But then when you got these heavyweights, and there's not a lot of heavyweights. Look, in the history of boxing, there's only 5 heavyweights that got 10 or more title defenses, successful title defenses. Out of all these heavyweight champions we had, bro, we only got 5 or 6. Is it 5 or 6? Wilder, Wilder, Holmes, Ali, Vlad, Tommy Burns. You got 5 heavyweights. They got more than 10 title defenses. So, I mean, it tells you, conventional wisdom tells you that, yo, we need to make these fights, bro. Because especially how, these guys are vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? We need to make these fights, bro. Everybody knew that. We ain't never going to get that. Yeah. That's how it's looking. Shit. What's good, Justin Trouble? That's how it's looking, though. I think they still should fight, though. I mean, this because these guys still in their era, regardless of if it's a belt on the line. They're in the same era. You know what I'm saying? They should fight regardless, in my opinion. But I know how this business should work. But when that whole AJ Wilder shit came out, it was like, yo, you had to pick a side, bro. And then it was so much videos going out, man. I ain't gonna lie, I got caught up in that shit. I'm like, damn, man, fuck AJ. But then, I started to take a step back and look at that shit. When you start seeing negotiations in on Twitter, every day is an update. Every day, and you know what I'm saying? Every day is something. Nobody's quiet. The fight not gonna happen. That's just in boxing. When they get quiet, like if everything is running back smoothly and we hear about a fight about to happen, we can hear about it and then let's say it get quiet. We don't hear nothing about it for like 2 or 3 weeks. That means they working on that shit. But they couldn't really work on it because every day. And that's how Eddie Hearn became a star. Yeah, they should fight. I agree. I think Fury beat AJ is going. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think either one. Usyk White. Yeah, good fight. Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I'd rather see that. That's the consolation prize. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how it be though. That's why I say, yo. Yeah, you can listen to everybody, whatever, but I would take that and I go do my own research, bro. Because I was messing around, walking around mad at AJ. I'm like, what I'm mad at him for? Because that shit just get in my head. Then I started thinking, like, hold on, bro. Yeah, he talking, you know what I'm saying? He ain't talking like he really want that fight because I knew he probably was talking like that because he knew that shit won't gonna happen. Just talking. all boxers do that shit. You can say every boxer in this era right now done duck somebody one way or another. You can find some type of article or interview where they sound so sure about a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I want to when I took a step back and look at it for what it was, like okay, I see what they're doing. And then I started seeing the pieces. Povetkin fought on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? Where he turned down less money to fight on his undercard, where he can fight in Russia making big money. You know what I'm saying? I thought I'd look at it. Oh, he fought excuse me, Kevin Price. He fought David Price, you know what I'm saying, 6'8". Last time he fought somebody to emulate a style, he fought Mars Watt. And he was getting ready for Deontay Wilder. Okay. So I'm piecing shit together. Yo, he about to fight Povetkin. And we knee deep in this negotiation. This Wilder offering 50 million. They offering this, they counter offer, all this back and forth shit. But nobody really understood that, hey, he need this dude for the zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, they both helped each other. And I think after the Fury fight, the first one, that's when they should have fought, like for real. That's when they should have fought. But like I said, when you put that shit in the public, now this side is upset with you, because Eddie they was turning down the brand of Wilder. Like that's why I say we got these big fights coming up. Like the next one is Bud versus Spence. Instead of turn down Bud, lift him up. Lift them up. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys, look, they listen to this shit. They listen to all this video, all the videos, all the bullshit said about them, and they be all salty as shit at the negotiation table. No, I ain't taking this. I ain't taking that. And they listen to us for real. They listen to most of the this YouTube shit. And then you turn the fighter that you support, you turn down his opponent. So now you can't go argue. Well, he beat Bud. No, hold on. No, Bud was this. He ain't fought nobody. This, that, and the third. Same thing with Porter. Before the Porter fight, anybody that know boxing that watched fights, they knew that was gonna be a tough fight for Spence. They knew that shit. But if you listen to it, listen to what was out there at the time, man, Porter, man, he gonna get knocked out in 8 rounds. He's just a football player. He's this, and this. And then after the fight, now Porter can go beat Bud now. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit works. So that's why you can support this how I do. I can't speak for nobody else. I support who I rock with and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can be biased and I can be straight down the middle. But when it comes to like breaking down a fight, I always if it's somebody that I rock with, I'm gonna give you two versions. What I think might happen or what I know is probably gonna happen. And that's how I do it. If I don't got no dog in the race, that shit's going straight down the middle. And I thought that fight turned out the way I thought it would. Because Porter is tough and his footwork is underrated, and he showed that shit. But yeah, man. But I'm coming back after these fights, man. So I'm about to get off here though. Make sure y'all check that shit out. It's supposed to start at 5 o'clock West Coast time. I guess 8 o'clock East Coast, whatever fit y'all schedule. So make sure y'all check that shit out, man. If y'all got nothing to do, come back. I'm gonna come back and talk about it. Then we can talk about more shit. Get some people on the panel. Chop it up about this boxer. It's all good, man. I appreciate y'all support, man. I'm out.